Perfect. 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 Perfect.
What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Salt Sports. If you're not familiar with Salt Sports is the livest conversation in the entire world of sports talk, period. Not just Houston, but, we're talking H-Town, all sports, only Houston. Pardon me. Y'all have no idea, man. Look, I have no idea. Give me just 1 second while I finagle whatever's going on around. What the fuck is that shit? Get the fuck out the screen. Alright. There we go. Let me get that. Make sure everything before I spill this fucking shit on my shit. Okay, what's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? How are each and every one of you, man? It's been one of them days, Jack. And, hey, we gonna still rock. I said I was gonna do it, so we gonna do it like we supposed to. Alright, I think I got everything back in order. Alright. Again, make sure you're following all the proper social medias. Up top, I don't want to hear shit. Yeah, I'm ashy. I literally hopped out the shower on the stream. I fucking didn't get in until like fucking, what time is it? Like 5:50. You know what I'm saying? Like, like maybe 5:47-ish. And hadn't had none of this shit together. But we gonna rock. I told y'all I'm finna start giving y'all more sauce. I mean that shit. Gotta get rededicated to being the best in the biz. Got goals, got dreams. We got shit we got to achieve. 34, like the great Akeem, like the great Nolan Ryan, and Earl Campbell. We deep. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Let's get into it, man. Shout out to your side with pride if you are from the greater Houston area. If you're not from the greater Houston area, well, what the fuck you think I give a fuck about? Nah, show me where you at so I can send a little bit of love in your direction. With that being said, let's make it shake. All right. Game is at 7, yes sir. I don't know about the fire stick. I don't even know, Chief. But shout out to Jared, Herb Gotti, Frankie H-Town. Shout out to Frankie H-Town. If you ain't following Frankie H-Town on the ground, you're missing a very, very entertaining page. That's all I'm gonna tell you on that. Slick Will, what's the motherfucking deal? Titans Forever, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. About free app. Infinity, Reform, Pimp, Professor Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? Voodoo Child, one half of the great moderating couple in all the land. I'm gonna have to find a link, but we might be rocking into the, if you are in the Discord, yeah, we might be rocking in the Discord with that. Yeah, absolutely. You know how we do in the Discord. If you're not a part of that, if you're not a part of Patreon, if you're not a part of the channel membership, whatever, I still got to look up whichever the $4.99 or higher tier is. If you want to be a part of the Discord, chop it up with Sauce Nation 24/7. Watch everybody argue with Rio all day long. If you're into that kind of thing, you always got that. Press Ride, what's the motherfucking deal? Tony Bear, oh, I forgot. What's the motherfucking deal? Brian. Slimes, you say, huh? Slimes. Interesting. G Lopez, we know you love we know you love it here. G stands for garbage. I know. Mitch's Corner Mayhem. What's the motherfucking deal? North Kakalaki already. Alana, the better half of the greatest moderating couple in all the land. I know we tolerate that other guy, but we know what we're really here for. Ray, what's the motherfucking deal? Port Arthur land of the Trill in the building. Let's see. East Side here, my nigga. What's the motherfucking deal? Black Eighth Element, Darren Davis, Kyle Cruz. Trinity Gardens in this building already. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Art, what's the motherfucking deal? We got a lot to talk about, a little bit of time to get into it. Again, like I said, one of them days, I've been trying to go in maximum overdrive, and so I get in at the brink of shit, and so I said we was gonna do it. I almost was like, Honcho, don't do it. But I'm on some new shit. I promise I'm on some new shit. So unless I'm just super late and I don't get home until way after 7 on regular stream days, we rocking. I told you I'll pull up. So we got the Cowboys taking on the Texans taking on the Cowboys, right? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't give a fuck about the fucking Cowboys. I don't give 2 shits about the motherfucking Cowboys. And I'm gonna kind of tell you why I feel like they're kind of irrelevant in this game. I mentioned it a little bit briefly yesterday, so we're gonna dive into that. I'm gonna talk about who y'all want to see. You know what I mean? Again, because y'all know where I'm at right now on the Texans. I was a little bit surprised last week. I don't know how much I'm going to take it this week, if I'm going to take things with a grain of salt. And then, kind of see where we are, next week as far as filling out the depth chart, who's really starting, what do we got going on. And I'm going to tell you why this game, the Texans will more than likely win this game. All right? So just let me get that out now. We'll get to mark my motherfucking words in. Don't start throwing the mark my motherfucking words out, because I'm not going to pay attention until till it's time for them, and make sure I got the right notebook and all that shit. I'm telling you, the players fuck up, we gonna get it right? So, a couple of things, right? I expect the starters to see some significant time from the starters, right? As it should be, because with the removal of one preseason game in addition of another game, a regular season game, you expect to see things kind of move up, the schedule kind of move up a little bit. Usually it would be about that third game you start seeing the half, maybe 3/4 from the starters, depending on, who's doing what. So now I think the guys that you see today, and I don't really know if the Texans are set in stone. You might have a couple of positions on the line that might be a lock. But as far as everything else, I think everything else is up for grabs. I want to say other than your QB position, but I don't want to know if I don't want to just say that Tyrod's got it on. I would not be surprised if the Texans, try to finagle something with General Mills. I wouldn't put it past anybody. And I'm talking more regular season. But I'm clicking buttons and doing things. I'm doing things and clicking buttons. I don't want y'all to see this. This is going to be disgusting. All right. So, but somebody made a point. When we were talking about Mills last week, said he played better than all the other rookies, right? So, yeah, maybe you could look at it in that context if you're looking at certain numbers, but INTs and things kind of make you look at it in a different context, right? And then, we're guys getting as much time and other things, right? So, it is what it is. Hey, I'm thirsting a bitch. I'm gonna pop back up on the screen. I'm doing some magic shit, some rah-rah shit. Give me just a second. I ain't had nothing to drink all day. I ain't had my water. My water levels are low. I'll be trying to keep a certain amount. Starting Watson came out. Yeah, I don't think so. And that whole situation, I'm in 2 things, right? With the Watson thing, I would love to see Watson on the field, right? Oh, shit. Whoa. Wrong button, buddy. I'm way out in the front row shit. I would love to see Watson on the field in a Texans uniform. I'd love to see him playing. I'd love to see all that. We got a lot of people in this fan base. I'm not necessarily speaking on Sauce Nation. That say a lot of shit, right? And that said whenever he was coming back to practice, I told y'all he'd be back in a Texan jersey, and y'all said he would never do it. And I think he just want to get his money. That's about that. Obviously, there's some dysfunction going on obviously there's some different levels going on, and then there's some legal issues going on, right? So it is what it is, right? And I don't want to just sit here wasting a bunch of time talking about Deshaun Watson, because that's kind of a pipe dream right here, right? And so if we don't want him, the only thing I care about with the whole Deshaun Watson situation, the only thing I care about the whole Deshaun is what are you getting? And right now, I don't know how good it's looking. You know, I know the little federal involvement situation. I know we got women starting to come out and speak on multiple platforms and saying this and saying that. It's a very questionable situation. It was a very questionable situation from the jump. So I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time on it. I really want to talk about what's going to see the field, who's going to actually play, and, you know, what are we going to get from them. Now, the Texans running game, I want to say they put up what? They put up a good, what did they put up? About 170 last week, if I'm not mistaken. They put a good rushing game up. I know they were plus 100. Like, don't get me wrong. I ain't looked up no stats and nothing, so I'm a little bit off. And so I'm curious to see if that's the direction they go. I expect them to be very a run-heavy team. You know, we know up the middle, first down type situation. But I expect them to be a very run-heavy team, right? Especially if you do get a situation where something happens to Mr. Taylor. I'm knock on wood, but we've seen it happen. Historically, things have happened. It's been very unfortunate for him, right? And the thing about Tyrod, if this was last year prior, and he was on this roster, back up something like I'd be ecstatic about it, right? But the way situation is now, the way things are now, I'm neither too here nor there. Do I think that he could help us maybe win a couple of games? More so than Mills? Absolutely. You know, a veteran guy, I think he's more talented personally. It is what it is. Mills got some weird throwing shit going on that I don't know about, and I've been, like I said, been noticing from even all the little clips that they put out on the you know, when they show little clips from camp and shit like that. Like, it's just weird. His follow through's always been weird. Like, I got like this sneeze coming. Y'all know how I feel about sneezing on camera. Like, it's been like the last 90 seconds or so, it's been feeling like I got a fucking sneeze, and it's not happening. So it's really fucking with me. And so I think that's going to play out more so in, if he does get playing time in real games, I think you're going to see a lot of turnovers from a guy like Mills. People love to keep bringing up that 40 stat. I don't see the mobility. It's easy to run in a fucking straight line. Whatever. I would love to see him do well, honestly. I would like, he performed better than, I guess, slightly better than I expected from him. And I'm going to be honest, my bar for him is super low. I have no problem admitting that. I mean, it's like limbo low, like limbo champion low. So almost anything he does in the positive is going to be a highlight to me. I just don't have a lot of faith in the dude. And then if something does happen to Rod Taylor, let's just mail it in. That's kind of how I feel. But like I say, relying on the running game. Unless, like I say, I have not been super keeping up with shit, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I've missed some important, pertinent information throughout this week, like I say, it's been a busy week. You know, feel free to correct me. That's what Sauce Nation is all about. We all fresh ingredients. There's no sauce without the ingredients. Make sure you hit that like button. You know, I don't hate our David Johnson. I don't hate our stable of running backs. You know what I mean? I don't think they're the best in the league, but I think that they're a very competent crew. So I definitely want to keep an eye out on them, because I think that's going to be our strong point this season. The defense looked a lot better against the Packers than expected, but we're going in Dallas where it's not going to be a Dak, and regardless of how you feel about Dak, Dakota, his name is Dakota. Unless you do something, you don't get no nickname. He ain't done shit. His name is Dakota Prescott. However you feel about Dakota, you know, he's a competent quarterback. So I think that that's advantageous to the Texans today. I don't think Dallas is coming out guns, but I don't think they're really high up on this game. I don't think they really give a shit. Like, I think they're kind of more established, and what I mean by that, they kind of know who's going to be where. More so in this game, I think they're more focused on getting into the season as healthy as possible, right? The Texans still have a lot to figure out. Like I said yesterday, you got a lot of guys with a lot of spots that I feel like are open, that are available. And I think you're going to have a lot of guys playing extremely hard, fighting for those spots. And I'm talking about starting spots, not just roster spots, but starting spots. So I expect that there's going to be guys out there trying to, it's my chance to shine, put it out on the field. Like I said yesterday, there's going to be some guys, this could be their last go round. This could be their last chance whatever you want to call it, right? So appreciate that, Mitch. Shout out to Mitch and Mitch's Corner Mayhem and already. So like I say, what'd you say? Where's the best barbecue here in Houston? It's Houston, baby. I mean, shit. It's H-Town. You almost can't miss. Now, I've heard some negative thoughts on, what's that place? I've never ate there. I've been through there a couple times. Spring Creek? I've heard a lot of people say they're not big fans of Spring Creek barbecue. Here's my deal. When it comes to a barbecue place, you know what I'm saying? Not even half the people in there say, what? Hold on, let me take a look. Are we full of haters, Voodoo? Please tell me this ain't a hating ass stream. Please tell me we ain't full of haters in the sauce today. Oh man, you 76 deep. We got 33. Oh man, we ain't even halfway there. We got a bunch of haters in there, man. We got 43 haters in the sauce. Man, the sauce is sour, baby. I can't believe. But I've heard people say they're not fans of Spring Creek. Except for creating your own party or catering your own party. I've never had them. But my deal is this: like, if you pass by a fucking barbecue place, and I mean you can't smell the barbecue in the vicinity of the place, and I mean within a relative proximity of the place, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the barbecue spot I want. I won't be able to smell that shit before I get that shit. This is not a barbecue stream. I will plug. I keep fucking feeling like I have to sneeze, so pardon me if I keep disappearing, because y'all know I don't want to do that shit on the screen. But I will plug my guy, even though he get on my nerves. He called in from the toilet yesterday. If y'all missed Broderick's toilet call yesterday, it was terrible. It was full of shit. No pun intended. But shout out to my guy Broderick, Brody's baby backs. He's actually, I think he's out trapping right now. I think every Saturday off of Hillcroft. He has some very unique spin on his ribs. They're really good. I've tasted them myself. I'm not getting no kind of love to plug this shit. I barely fuck with Broderick like that. You know what I'm saying? But the ribs is good. You know what I'm saying? So I will give that. So if you're a rib person, I'll look up the address or something and try to get it before the end of the stream. And like I said, I think 5 till late at night, he's at a certain spot. I'll pull up the address and shout him out before the stream is over with, and tell him Honcho sent you, so that way he can stop calling me a hater, because I don't do nothing but show that nigga love, and he be calling in to the sauce on the fucking toilet with his nasty ass. So again, like I was saying, though, I think Dallas is like at a point where, they're kind of more established in what they want to do. So I don't see them really going hard or as hard this game. Of course, you may have some guys, those fringe guys, again, in the same manner that the Texans are, trying to play for that roster spot. But I think you have so many more guys on the Texans that are trying to play for a roster spot that I expect them to go harder. And again, like I said yesterday, Texans fans, we got to change our culture, all right? And I'm not even finna hate on the overly optimistic. I'm not on none of that. What I mean by this is we have to change our culture when it comes to dealing with the Dallas Cowboys, right? I get it. We hate the city of Dallas. Houston is the king of Texas. We know this. We know this. We have to act like the only thing Dallas has on us is a couple of dusty ass Super Bowl. And whatever. That was the 90s. Half y'all in here probably wasn't even born when that shit took place, right? So whatever. That's ancient history. But we get so riled up and so excited when they come through, like I said yesterday, it's like a big brother, little brother thing. When Houston is clearly a better city, Houston has clearly been more relevant the past few years, sports-wise, Even, I mean, talking about the Mavs, I mean, ain't worried about them and Luka, yeah, a little whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But, like, we got to get away from that whole mentality of, like, getting super excited. Because, like, they're the lesser team. They should be excited and to play us, right? Even though we're not looking good right now. Even though it's not what it is right now. Like, we're giving them too much energy and too much credit. Fuck Dallas. They're a trash-ass team. A dirty, trash-ass city. And they make the worst music in all of music history, all right? There's like 2 people from Dallas who's ever done something relevant. We got countless people from the city of Houston. I'm not even talking about just rap music. That have made way better music. So we're going to leave it at that. So let me make sure I keep an eye on my time. A couple of things that we do around here. All right, we got score predictions. We got to mark my motherfucking words. And we'll make sure we kind of be a little bit earlier with that. And then I'll have some closing thoughts because last time I waited a little bit too close to the end of the stream and kind of start running over. And like I said, I want to make sure that we got everything going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so why are we excited to play them motherfuckers? Them old dusty, irrelevant motherfuckers. Like, I get it. They got a large fan base, and the majority of their fan base don't know what the fuck is going on. They still think it's 96. The majority of their fan base just bandwagoners. I don't trust Cowboys fans from Houston. Those are people who will stab you in the back. You can't fuck with them. But if we're just talking about in the time frame in which the Texans have existed, because the Texans are the team. People say, well, what about the Oilers? Oilers are in Tennessee right now, right? The Oilers in fucking Tennessee. So that's a whole different team, right? We don't keep that history. We don't got none of that. We don't even get the cool jersey colors. So that's a whole different thing. When we're talking about the history of the Texans, Dallas has been mediocre at best, average at best. All the Romo hype. What did Romo do? Nothing. Dez, it wasn't a catch. Like, let's stop giving them all the props. Now, we got our own downfalls and we have our own issues we have to deal with. But let's stop being so excited about the Dallas Cowboys. Let's stop giving that energy. Let us focus on the Houston Texans, who are clearly the better franchise in the state of Texas, right? Now, we need to prove it on the field and, maybe win some shit, but it is what it is, right? Today, I'm going to try to do an after the game stream, right? I'm going to try to do an after the game stream today. No, I didn't do it last time. I'm not going to promise it. But I'm leaning heavily towards it. I should be able to sit my ass at home and catch all of the games. So we'll actually have some stuff to talk about. We'll open up the sauce line afterwards. You can't, like, here's the thing, especially like when you're talking about those fan pages and stuff, and I'm not gonna, like, I fuck with a couple of them, right? But you do have those, like, offbeat ass fans, and you should always want your team to win. Like, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, right? And it's kind of a point that I made again yesterday, repeating some things from yesterday. You should always want your team to win, but there's points where you should be reasonable and understand the odds are against you. Like, the motherfuckers that every year, Texas going to the Super Bowl. Like, what the fuck? Like, chill, bro, chill. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Like, be excited if Texas sniff the playoffs. If Texas win a few games. Like, Texans are not going to the Super Bowl every year. You can't fucking think that every pick that the Texans make just because it's quote-unquote a position of need is the greatest pick of all time. Like, and we already know, like with most Texas fans, one of the greatest Texans of all time, y'all booed that nigga. Y'all booed him, right? And so y'all believe every other motherfucker is going to be a Hall of Famer, All-Star, this, that, and the third. And one of the greatest Texans of all time who's currently in Arizona, y'all booed him. Y'all booed the pick. You booed him, right? So that most Texans fans, you just gotta you just gotta deal with it. Worst franchise in American sports, I think that's a little bit far. But what I would say is maybe one of the worst ran currently. You know what I mean? Again, you got your diehards who are going to say anything that the franchise says goes. And then I think you got your more observant people who are saying, okay, I don't like the shit that's going on. I'm still going to rock with the Texans. That's kind of where I feel like I'm at. It's like, I don't like what's going on. I don't like some of the pieces of the puzzle that are there. I'm still going to root for my team. I'm still going to root for my city. It is what it is. But we could be doing a lot better, right? We could be really... there could be a lot of significant changes that could have put us in a better position. But the choices we make for whatever reason, I'm not in control of that. It is what it is. But the Texans are a super profitable franchise because of the diehards, because of the people who, no matter what, are going to root blindly. Even though some of the changes are not feasible. You know what I mean? Some of the changes don't make sense. So, real quick, let's get it in. Hashtag MMMFW. Mark my motherfucking words. If you don't know what that means you got to make a bold prediction. You got to put a big statement on it. You got to put your name on it. Mark my motherfucking words. Put the hashtag in front of it before you put what it is. Otherwise, I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to jot it down. I'm not going to speak it out. I want y'all to make a bold prediction for this game. What do you expect? I'll get a couple of those in and I'll share mine with y'all. I'm telling you, like for the last few minutes, I've been feeling like I'm a fucking sneeze, right? And it's just like, just right there on the brink. And I'm just head like I'm a finger on the mouse, like I'm just gonna click myself out of here before it happens. But it has not happened. Hold on, let me tell you, I know what I'm gonna do here. But again, drop that in the chat. I want to know what y'all think, and I want to know what y'all are looking for mostly tonight in tonight's game, right? It's disgusting. This is very disgusting. I'm not even going to tell y'all what just happened. All right, there we go. Let me pull this up because my chat shows up late on the damn thing. And here we go. Jamari, you gotta give me a bowl. A win ain't a bowl. You gotta at least go call it a blowout or something. You know what I'm saying? Say Slim, say Roy get another sack. I like Roy. I like what I saw from Roy. I want to see some consistency though. I want to see does that happen in multiple games. I was pleasantly surprised. I believe somebody in the chat mentioned that Roy was a wrestler, a high school wrestler. He only took like 3 L's in his career. I think he was like 100-something in 3. That was interesting. I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we say Roy gonna get him a sack. Defense will make plenty of turnovers. Niggas gonna make big plays. Davis gets his first TD throw. I need Davis to prove something to me. If Davis Mims want me to start calling him by his real name, I'm sure he doesn't really care, right? He doesn't really give a shit. I don't give a fuck if Honcho says my name correctly or not. I'm getting paid the big bucks to slang this pigskin. Fuck him. Davis got to prove something, bro. Like he's got to prove it now. Like, and here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Deshaun didn't look great in his first preseason game, right? He was sailing some of them out there. It wasn't looking awesome, but he showed you some things. He showed you some flashes of things, right? I need to see that. I need to see that from Davis for me to really start thinking that there's a possibility from him. You know, I need to see that he's going to put that in the fucking end zone. Let me let me put that mark my words on there. A lot of says, we gonna see if he gonna be acting funny, he ain't gonna get no honey. Yeah, and that's my deal. Like, what's up, King Foca? Let me see. Rio said, what? Rio says, Davis Mills. +200 yards. Three TDs. Interesting. 2 picks in a return. So y'all expecting a lot. Are y'all liking this defense? Because again, like I said, I like what I saw last week, but I still want to see against a full starting offense to know what they're really working with. Like I said, they did decent against the run. They ran well. Defense played well. But I still got to see it. Like, I don't know. Oh, Nico not playing tonight? No, focus sake. Davis with 3 picks. All right. So, while y'all doing that, and I'll be able to write all of them down. What the hell is Soft Sports? I don't know. Somebody looking for some free love, man. So, with all that being said, go ahead and drop your score predictions in the chat. And, I'm going to express a couple more things. Like I said, I want to make sure I'm on top of things. That Fairbairn kick from last week. I know they said it was good. Maybe it was the TV angle. I really didn't get a chance to kind of speak on that too much. That was real sketchy. It was real sketchy, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Here, we'll do this real quick. We'll make it real quick. I forgot I got the actual bottle on. And again, you're like, why aren't you talking about with the Cowboys? I really don't give a shit about the Cowboys. I don't really expect the Cowboys to do. I'm not saying I don't expect them to do shit, but like I say, I just don't expect them to come and play with the intensity of the Texans tonight because should have did this all beforehand. This way it's easy for me to keep track of it. Put a little poll in the chat. Exclamation point vote space 0 for Cowboys. Exclamation point vote as one word space 1 for Texans. Who do you think is going to win tonight? Fairbear is the best kick of all time. I think it's unfair bear is what they need to call him. That kick, I watched it. It just looked. I mean, maybe you just had to really be standing under the goal. Maybe and then I'm looking at the ref from that side. It's kind of hard for him to call because it looked like it went way over. So maybe if you're looking up, it's almost like at a diagonal method. So maybe he just kind of looked at the other ref. Other ref said it was good. He's like, fuck it, it's good. It just looked sketchy, to say the least, right? The kick just looked, but whatever. It is what it is, right? And thus you say it's going to be Cowgirls? Okay. Like I say, honestly, I feel like the reason, again, that it's going to be the Texans. I still don't expect. Actually, let me change my thought. If Nico's not playing, depending on how much you get out of Cooks, and I expect to see the starters out there for a bit, but again, with no Dak, you know what I mean? I expect the Texans to have. Last game I said it was going to be close. They actually won significantly. This game, I expect the Texans to come out with a 2-touchdown win, a 2-touchdown game, right? That dude Wise, kid quick with the damn change quickly. That motherfucker got accounts on deck. Just flip this account quick. And make sure you hit that like button. Okay, all right. It's looking like a handy. I know this is a Texans favorite stream, but yeah, that's what I was saying. I personally didn't think he made it, but I think the refs just kind of called it like it is what it is. They're like, we don't give a fuck. It's a preseason game. But it is what it is. Fairbear. I mean, what better option do you got, right? You say Marvel for Texans shutout? That they pitch a shutout or the Texans get shut out? I'm curious about that one. Like I said, I see a 16-21 Cowgirls. I see a 17-10 Texans. I see a 42-6 Cowgirls. I see a 28-13 Texans. I'm not sure why Nico ain't playing. Maybe they figure, hey, we don't want to risk any injury with him. You already had old buddy who out for a little bit, Miller, with the dislocated shoulder. The Astros end up winning. Okay, shout out to Hector. He was at the game. Texans get the goose egg. Ooh, okay. No points for the Texans. Ray caught. I don't know. I might have to change my whole philosophy. When Ray came in here against Denver, he called it. Ray, the football philosopher. Changed my whole perspective on everything. For it, really? Really, goddamn it, Phoenix. 4-2. Never start doing you like DeMarcus and take your wrench. What the hell? Yeah, Anthony Miller when he got dinged up. So maybe they're trying to be cautious with their receiving core. You know, maybe that's why Nico ain't playing. I don't know if he had an injury. Like I said, I have not observed any Texans news this week. You know what I mean? Other than, you know, the feds watching out for your boy. So, upward duck. So, real quick, before we get ready to wind it down, because I do need to get everything set up so we can slide. All right, Mitch, appreciate you following through. Before we get everything set up, before we slide, I want to know the number one player that you guys are looking out for tonight. Let me know. I want to know who y'all are most concerned with seeing tonight. One player, and I know this one, that one, and the third. One player. Don't be like, well, I like this one, and that guy's pretty cool too. But what on offense and defense, and in one on special teams. One player, single player. That's all I want to know. Ray says, heck, yeah, I would like to see if Heck is going to be consistent. And if y'all didn't catch Ray's video, and my bad, because I copied the link and I meant to put it on share, and I don't think I did it. I'm all over the place these last few days. Make sure you check it out. I will, after the stream, I'll get on the thing and I'll make sure I share it and put it on the community page on Saw Sports. Watch it. If you didn't catch Spitz's recap last week of the game, watch it again. So we got 10-2 Texans over the Cowboys win tonight. Kiki will drop a pass as guaranteed. Oh shit. All right. Heidi's here. That means Fairbairn's going to miss. If Heidi is watching for Fairbairn, that means he's missing all his kicks tonight. A lot of folks looking for Phillips. John Weeks, the GOAT. Let's see. I want to see how much different it looks. If you're going to have the guys off the COVID list. Is Titus off the COVID list? Because I know Roderick was off and they cut him, which I wasn't super keen about that. I know Tunsil's off, I believe. And then look out for Watson. Are you going to go to his house and look out for him? You're going to go peeping in his window? Titus playing? Okay. Definitely. Days! It's been a minute. How have you been, sir? Good to see you. You're starting to think that B.O.B. imploded the team on... What makes you think such a thing? What would make you say that, man? Tyrod, yeah, I definitely want to see him. I was about to say, I was like, what the fuck? That's the Wink line. And I was like, I ain't recognize the name. What's the motherfucking deal, Wink? Let me see. Kiki dropping a pass, he'll catch that fumble for a TD. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was looking, that's what I was like, what's going on there? But here's the deal. As I say, we got about 4 minutes to count down. It's about to shake. You've been taking the Texas break date, man. Look, I understand. I completely get it. I don't blame anybody. It's tough. It's very tough. God damn, I still feel like I got to fucking sneeze. Finally got that out. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, it's been bothering me the whole stream. Might have another one coming on. Hold on, let me see. Oh man, yeah, Desmond had a great return. Desmond, like I said, there's a couple of people on this team. Like I said, I don't feel like they're superstars. There's some good players, some guys you want to watch, and you feel like are going to be contributors, but I don't know if there's enough across the board to make the Texans really relevant, to really make them contenders, to really compete. Do I think they're going to go defeated? Do I think they're going to go defeated? Not quite. They might have a chance to squeak a couple of games out, depending on what happens. Now, look, Nick might be like, fuck that. If I can't get if this nigga Watson go to jail, I don't get no picks. I may have to start Davis. Keep Tyrod on the bench because I don't need this nigga winning too many games. I'm trying to get that first overall draft pick. You know, this may be a plot. Look up at light when you want to do the sneak. You trying to make me sick. Appreciate it. Appreciate the bless yous. Thank you. That shit, I'm telling you, that shit been sitting there like the whole fucking stream, dog. Y'all see me kept popping off the thing. I've been trying to fucking get that shit out. But it's about that time. Oh man, King Johnson, but it's the preseason. Like, so you cannot attribute any preseason wins to anything in the regular season. So that's what I'm saying. Like, enjoy these. Let's like enjoy the highlights. Let's enjoy the upside of it. You know what I mean? But let's be honest. The regular season might not look so good, right? Oh my boy. I got you. I'm gonna be dropping. Like I said, I got some mailing off to do, and then I got some shit. I got some shit I ain't showing nobody, but I got to mail off some other folks' stuff. I got all this shit been sitting in the back. I've been fucking off. Street runners, appreciate the love. Sha'Carri Richardson, I told people, oh, you hating on him, dog. You got to prove yourself. Like, you know, I had my thoughts in the den. I talked about the Simone Biles situation. That was a little bit different. Simone got goals and stuff, you know, but it's a little bit of a different situation how I thought about that. But Sha'Carri came back bumping her gums as soon as even after she fell into bumping her gum, ooh, woo, woo, and then she did all that extra, oh, you ready to see me, woo, and y'all know how I feel about that shit in people's heads. Anyway, I don't want to take this to a den conversation, but she got her ass worked. That's what I said on the Twitter. I tweeted, the bitch got the big head got so big, it must have caused some wind resistance. That's why her ass couldn't run, dog. Like, bro, it's been like 10 months, so I need to hurry up and send that shit. But, bro, again, that's why I say the big head, like, until you establish yourself, you have no place to be there. That's why I say you saw a girl when she, like, I didn't see the interview, I didn't catch the whole thing, but I seen the Jamaican girl walk behind her in her interview, cheesing and shit. She got fucking like, you can't talk shit from dead last. That's why I told all these people who pump, like, you got so many, man, look, bro, if y'all in the Discord, if you in the Patreon, if you in the slide into the Discord now, y'all already know. If you want to be a part of that, hit the Patreon, $5 tier or higher. Hit the Sauce membership. It's the $4.99. I think it's the drip or display. I can't remember which one it is. You know, it is what it is. If you want to be a part of Patreon, like I say, we're gonna be checking out the game. We're gonna be in there talking shit. I will fully go in on the whole Sha'Carri situation. Damn near might want to have a den tonight just to talk about that shit, bro. Meet me in the thing, man. I'm finna slide in that bitch. It's of course they gonna defend her. Because they look like with that crazy shit. She need to take that bullshit off her fucking head. That shit look like, man, look. Y'all know how I feel. If you've been in the den, y'all know how I feel about that shit. Some people are like, Honcho, why are you saying such terrible things about? Let me get out of here. That game for the star shit, I'm gone. I'm trying to produce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I'm gone. Let's go Texans. Yeah, I said it. I'm out. Y'all stay saucy.